Hey guys, Adam here, and today we'll be playing... Wait, what are we playing again, Harvey?
Finish the story. Or at least we're gonna.
You're gonna have to explain the rules, but we kind of have an issue though. Also, this magical arrow over here. These arrows are
Yeah, we were supposed to have well, okay, up magical arrows aside, that's always like a lingering problem for some reason. It's very weird. I thought I was hallucinating them, honestly. But no, the actual problem that we have is that we invite Alana with us because there's like pink trees back here and there's a bunch of bees. We thought she'd appreciate that, but no, as it turns out, she couldn't make it today, so we're kind of stuck with 2 people and 3 platforms.
Yeah, hey! Oh, well, there's a thing here that says, do you require another player? Please.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Press here.
Adam?
Here. Yeah?
Adam, wait.
Yes? Yes.
Are you sure about this?
Well,
we need
a third player, and the universe isn't mean enough to summon Lilith, okay? The universe would never be mean enough just to summon Lilith, because we need another player, okay?
No, the universe is pretty mean, but alright, sure, you're the boss. Go ahead.
Alright. Another player, here we come.
Oh, hello there.
Die!
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm sad now. She's here.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
When
Hello,
am I not
Lilith.
here? I thought you.
Story.
I really thought you would have learned your lesson by now.
Well, you know what? You have no soul. Because it got stabbed. Ow!
Aren't you both like souls?
Yeah, but she got stabbed and died. She dead. Lilith is dead.
Everyone around you
I'm not gonna
eventually
question this.
perishes, and it's all your fault.
No. Only
Everyone
one
around
of
is
my
like
friends
immortal.
has died.
Mm-hmm.
Only one. I think.
Yeah, and whose fault was it? Entirely.
That's not the point of the mask.
Not, but...
Anyways.
What?
Don't mind my
Mask
references. Anyways, I'm still sad about that. Okay, I'm not over that event. It's only been like 2 months since it happened. I'm still sad.
LSU.
Anyways, we're playing some game that Harvey should explain, I guess. Whatever. I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
Okay, sure. Well, he goes and oh wow, he actually went into a corner. Okay, so I'll explain the rules then. So the goal to finish the story is that you have to reach the end. But how do you reach the end? You advance over the platforms. How do you advance over the platforms? Well, one person is going to start off by beginning a story, and the next person has to build on the story, and the next person, and it continues like that until somebody decides to goof. Or ultimately, nobody goofs, and you just get a really funny story all the way through. So, fun times for all.
Does it have to be a funny story, or could it be like a super serious, dramatic story?
I mean, you do know how the tone of what we're doing, but okay. Well, I guess it can be dramatic, but that's not normally how this plays out.
I got some dramatic stories for us. There's a lot of death.
All right.
Mostly the death of Lilith in all of them.
Aww.
I mean,
What's
that
this?
already happened.
An arrow through your head.
There's an arrow in my neck.
Now we know where the arrows are coming from. I'm glad I wasn't imagining.
How are you making a story about my death? That's already been told. That's been done and dusted, lad.
Well,
respectfully.
You know what? Your death again. Your second death. Your second permadeath. Which kind of defeats the purpose of a permadeath.
I've already died twice.
I've
already died twice. What are you talking about? Are you just wrong all the time? Can you be right, like, ever?
Can you be
Maybe
right?
You can by completing this story.
Fine.
So let's see how we can do.
Who's going first?
All right, Adam, how about you begin?
Okay.
Yeah, you begin. Let's start us off with some dramatic story.
There once was an evil woman named Lilith, who lived in a cottage down the river.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to jump over. Yeah.
What?
Not you. Not
Why
you. Yet.
you?
It's my turn now.
You
My
jumped
turn now, and
too.
then you. Yes, my turn just to continue the story, and then you can continue when you jump over. So I can say, for example, that the river was usually a prosperous land. However, it seemed like the drought season was upon them.
It was empty and cold, just like the evil woman's heart.
There we go. Now you're getting it. Go on, Adam.
She decided to poison the water supply with a lot of lead.
Unfortunately, the river was dry, and therefore there was no water supply to poison. Obviously.
So instead, she poisoned the farms so everyone could still perish.
Everyone started to die and hunted her down.
They weren't very effective, as they were already under the influence of poison, and therefore not good at tracking skills.
She tried to kill her, inevitably failed, and never came back.
She ended up marrying a man named Jason, who she accidentally poisoned with lead.
The marriage, as you can imagine, was very short-lasted, due to the fact that Jason died a week after the wedding.
In the short week they were married, they had a daughter. I don't know.
The daughter accidentally got poisoned too, and she cried about it for weeks.
God's sake.
Oh, that might have been just a baby. Babies cry about a lot of things. We don't really know what happened.
Eventually, the baby grew up just like her mother.
With lead poisoning? Wait, with lead
So
poisoning?
Ruby,
The
just like
baby
her
grew
mother.
up with lead poisoning.
What? How did it grow with leg poisoning?
I was about to say the baby was like half poison or something because of what happened, but then you like set me up with the crying thing, so I was saving that for later. But yeah, that's where I was going with this.
Are you judging the half lead poisoned baby? What is wrong with you, Adam?
Her and her either mother started poisoning everyone in the town, even the local river. They poisoned.
Which was still dry. I don't know why they thought this plan would work again.
I thought they moved.
Everyone was still dying, so obviously the leadership was not very good.
Lilith then decided to get a career as an entertainer, so she could get close to rich people and kill them.
Mood.
Her daughter was an invaluable contribution, as her blood was a natural source of lead poisoning.
When she went to entertain the rich people, she stole all their money and then killed them. Along with her daughter.
Wait, she killed her daughter?
No, she didn't kill her daughter. Her
She
daughter
killed her
killed
daughter.
them. She did not kill her daughter. No, 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 no.
She decided to resurrect her daughter with special magic.
She consulted a witch doctor who was actually a secret agent meant to destroy her through the use of healing medicine.
And the secret agent tricked her, so he brought back her daughter, but in exchange she had to give up her own life.
That sounds familiar.
Lilith started ruling the underworld with an iron fist.
Unfortunately, because everyone was already dead there was no one for her to poison.
Yet somehow she still found a way. So now all the souls
What?
are also dead.
All the souls were already dead! It's the underworld!
I so can they.
Alone in the Ah! I fell alone in the underworld. She
Lost.
No, I
He
fell
clipped his
off.
wings for this, you see. He wanted to be fair, so he's not going to use his wings. He's going to do the traditional May.
No, alone in
Very
the
noble.
underworld, she started going crazy, missing her daughter especially.
Her daughter was now being raised by the secret agent and was being trained in the ways of healing medicine, despite the fact that she was half poison.
Oh,
Oh no!
my.
That was a
My leg.
ravine!
I nearly fell in the ravine. Oh, for God's sake, I
I
failed
see
the
you've clipped your
parkour
wings as
again.
well.
Ugh.
You two know how I
It
feel
was-
now. I can't
Wings.
fly.
Did my rings and I failed
Wings.
miserably.
Anyways, what was your story portion?
While trying to heal the village of the unforeseen birth defects from the lead poisoning, she accidentally poisoned them all again because she's half lead.
She was so upset she ran away, exiling herself far away.
As a cover, she decided to open up a clinic. It wasn't very subtle, but she at least had the training. It's all she was trained to do.
Oh no!
One day, a woman who had a dying child decided to seek out this clinic in hope it could help. Helps.
And now
English?
dramatic.
But she accidentally killed the child in the process and poisoned the mom too.
I thought you said the mom as they killed the child. Like... All right, well, this event led to a massive lawsuit, as it was a pretty bustling city. So it was not as subtle as the farms back in the day with her mother.
Because they didn't want to settle the lawsuit, they decided to counter lawsuit.
That's not a verb,
And
but okay.
that failed horribly, causing her to become super broke, alone, dying in a box.
The judge eventually had to settle because the counter lawsuit isn't a verb, so legally it had no precedent. They dismissed the entire case.
The daughter, the evil witch's child who doesn't have a name, so I don't really know how to start this sentence, decided that if she couldn't be
Poisonella.
good, she was going to be bad, so decided to start carnage.
Oh god, more jump. Okay, wait. I'm scared to jump. Oh. She poisoned the whole city and then started going from town to town poisoning everyone, calling herself the Poison Queen.
Her path of destruction was tracked down because it turned out there was a very easy path on account of the fact she was going to the neighboring towns. So naturally, who would find her? None other but the secret agent.
But the secret agent did not want to hurt her as he had semi-raised her, so he decided to team up with her.
Whoa, oh god.
What?
They decided to do more carnage across the country, killing almost half the people in the whole country, making Lilith semi-happy but semi-unhappy because then she had more people to poison. In the underworld.
Since it ended up being half the population, it was eventually known as the Thanos event.
Oh no.
Since half the population was now done and dusted, the economy started thriving and then immediately crashed.
The daughter decided to run for president alongside the spy, and they won the election.
The only reason they won is because anyone who voted against them got poisoned.
She then decided that she didn't want to just rule over one country, she wanted to rule the world, so then ran for king of the world, queen of the world. Or both. King and queen of the world.
She won immediately because no one wanted to get poisoned.
Because Queen of the World isn't an actual competition, so the title was entirely meaningless.
Shockingly, under her, things actually went really well.
But she did, unfortunately, poison anyone who spoke out against her.
However, like Icarus, she flew too close to the sun because in an attempt to poison the life in the sea, she realized that the antidote was salt water for some reason, despite the fact that it's lead poisoning. Don't question it.
It turns out, because the cure was salt water, everyone was then getting sodium poisoning.
They all started crying because they knew there was no way out of this. It's either get poisoned by the ocean or get poisoned by the daughter. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Why the fences at the end of this platform? This is a horrible idea.
Y'all just suck.
You know what? I'm gonna fix this before we continue. I'm just gonna quickly do a little bit of
Imagine. Shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
I made it the first time.
Is that a barrier block?
Oh wait. Actually, I need 2 more. And there we go. What is happening?
I'm falling.
have to
Oh
jump.
my!
Like an angel.
Oh my! I'm getting my angel powers back all of a sudden. Woo! My angel powers have kicked in randomly.
Adam, just spread your wings already. Look up to the
Yeah, like you
sky
fly without
like a
those.
child.
My angel powers are back. So, yes.
Okay, I actually like forgot where we got up to the story.
So
So everyone got like
everyone was torn between poisoning themselves with salt water, or poisoning themselves, or having the daughter just poison them inevitably.
oh yeah, that's right. They were all started crying. The thing is, they realized that their tears were salty. So whenever they cried and under lead poisoning, they cured themselves. The world was saved.
However, in saving the world, the depression rates drastically increased. Because everyone was always crying.
Eventually, the daughter died because of everything that happened, and
Oh.
she joined her mom in the underworld, who immediately tried to poison her.
And they lived venomously ever after.
Which I can oh shit!
Right at the end.
Which I
Right
can
at the end,
confirm
we
because
plummet.
I am Lilith. The end.
Okay, well, she gets back up here. Let's just recap this entire story. So there once was an evil woman named Lilith who lived in a house on a river. The drought season kicked in, so the river, was dried. Lilith had the idea to poison the entire river supply, despite the fact that it was, again, I reiterate, the drought season, so that was never going to work. So instead she poisoned the local farms. Everyone was dying except for one person who she ended up marrying, and then he died a week later, giving birth to a half-poisoned hybrid monstrosity. After which, she decides to go on a tour and poison a bunch of rich people and steal their possessions, along with her daughter, whose blood would be a natural source of lead poisoning. Afterwards, Lilith ended up dying and going to the underworld, somehow poisoning the souls that lived there, despite the fact they're dead already. The daughter, Poisonella, decided that what was raised by the secret agent decided to take down Lilith in the first place, but because she was duped into being trained to healing medicine, she had to leave. But she decided to leave, but also she was trained in healing medicine, so she opened a clinic. The clinic was a failure because she poisoned all the people there, which ended a lawsuit, which was dismissed because the grammar of the sentence was incorrect. After which, she decides to go on a rampage mad at the world, destroying city after city, The secret agent tries to track her down, but because he raised her partially for like a week or so, joined in the rampage, and then afterwards it was discovered the cure was salt water, so it was only when she decided to become queen of the world, which doesn't exist, that we decided to. It seemed like that the cure was salt water, and so people were crying because they had to either give themselves sodium poisoning or lead poisoning, but the lead poisoning was an antidote, was the tears. So everyone was saved afterwards, and because of that, the daughter eventually died and joined her mother in the underworld, and now everywhere's a source of poison. Man, do you see now, Adam, why these stories always end up being funny?
Well, yeah.
There we go.
What's the moral of the story, though?
The moral of the story is laughter wins in the end, I guess. I don't know.
I hope you all enjoyed the story of
We just doing one?
Yeah, I mean, what was her name? Poisonella?
Yeah, Poisonella.
Enjoyed the poisonous tale of Poisonella and her evil mom Lilith. Leave a like or a dislike as your opinion matters and subscribe. Bye.